Hello everyone, and welcome to the Little Blue Fly. Okay, we made it. This is the final day, the third day, but guess what? This is going to be a two-parter. So what we're doing is decorating this very unique tree. This is by My Texas Home or My Texas House, one or the other. I'm not quite remembering, but it can be purchased if they're still available at Walmart. I will share a link if there is one to share. I know last year these went viral. They were gone. It was hard to get a hold of them. But anyhow, I just want to share with you how I will be decorating the inside of this tree and not the outside. So that being said, let's begin, shall we? Okay, so the beauty of this tree, its signature look is the lights, the twinkling lights. They're this very beautiful, as you can see, like vintage amberish type of color, not the that stark white that is going on out there. I definitely prefer this much more. It's so comforting during the evening to have the warm glow of these lights. I'm going to take you into the inside of this tree a little bit because it's built differently than any other tree out there on the market right now. It's beautiful. Okay, so this is a cypress type of tree, so it's very wispy and fun on the edges. So you really cannot put anything at the tips. You have to decorate on the inside of it where you have that like heavy gauged metal arms right there. But you could put lighter things on the tips. But what we're going to do, basically it's going to be like inverted, or just decorating the inside of a tree, something completely different, and it works beautifully. Again, on the outside, you could put lighter ribbon, only the heavier things on the metal arms. And it was designed, I think it is a beautiful tree to play with. So this is a 7.5 foot tree. And I have 3 different berry garlands. I've had these for some time. I can look on Amazon to see if they have anything like this, or even just out there, period. That for those of you that might be interested in some berry garlands. Okay, so I have the hook, and I'm just going to attach it on the inside of the tree, and I will be wrapping it around. Okay, up at top, I want to keep that portion open because what we are going to achieve today is decorating the inside of the tree and not covering up the lights, because that's this tree's feature, is the beautiful lights. So I've managed to do it so far. So you just go in really close into the inside, because all of the lights are on the outer parts, as you can see, of the branches. None are on the heavy metal bar. So now some will drape over, but it's perfect because you can situate the branches so that the lights show. Because again, we're trying our best to not cover up this beautiful lighting. So I used 3 different garlands. I stayed in close, and then the berries are coming out over on the branches, but they are not covering up the lights. Again, that is just a big thing with this tree and of course you can add extra lights if you want to. I might work with some of these wreaths right here. Not quite sure, but I just thought to share them. I went ahead and added in some red tartan ribbon. This was purchased from Pottery Barn. I looked and I couldn't find a link, so I'm thinking they might be sold out. I'm not quite sure. I can check again, but any red tartan ribbon would work. I'm sure Target has to have some, or maybe even Walmart. I just happened to be in Pottery Barn and loved this color, so I picked it up. Again, we're working on the inside, letting some come out, but all the lighting is on the tips of the branches. And I just want to mention really quick, for those of you that are new or you have been here time and time again, I invite you to subscribe to the Little Blue Fly. Make sure to hit that like button if you are enjoying this video. Okay, and so these are by, as you can see here, Kurt Adler. I purchased these. I'll share a link on Amazon. I wish I could share one with you, but I put them all on the tree. And this is something new. I was not planning on doing this, but I thought, now I worked with these last year on my Ralph Lauren tree, but it was a different tree. So this one works perfectly because the stars really set inside of the tree and it doesn't cover up any of the lighting. And it's going to give us additional lighting on this tree. I believe it's going to be pretty magical. We will not know until part 2. Okay, so that's a little bit of a cliffhanger there. But you know, I like to put the lights on during a closer look. And we're not having a closer look today because it's unfinished. We're building up. We're going through the build-up process. Okay, so again, I just placed all the lights on the inside. It did not cover up any of the lights on the outside of the branches. I have some tartan ribbon in here. I have 3 different garlands. Now what I want to do up at top, I don't want to put a star. I already have stars in the tree. So I thought, okay, with these 2 little pieces of berry with some greenery, I thought to just place them together because there's such a large cluster of berries on these. And I thought just to place it up on top, I have to do some berry touch-up, but I can't find my touch-up pin. I'll do my best. But anyhow, these will go on the top. So here I just placed just a little ring of berries up here. It's kind of dark. I wish I had a little bit better view. It's just the way the lighting is coming in at the moment. If I open up those blinds, it drowns everything out. But anyhow, I plan on, if I can find some ribbon, just have like a little sweet bow maybe coming off the side and let some ribbon drape down. Now I thought I was going to use this large copper vessel, but I kind of changed my mind on it. This is going to go somewhere else in the house. But I will be decorating with this 4-foot tree. This is another one. I will share a link if they're still available from the same company. I will light it up in a moment. And the reason why I have this tree lit up, because again, I normally don't turn lights on until the end, is because I need to make sure I'm not covering up the lights. Okay, so I have this little, very petite and cute berry garland that was purchased from Wayfair a couple years back that I will be adding on the smaller tree, just keeping the whole red berry theme going. And again, what we are doing, because as you can see, the lights are on the outer of the branches. I'm just going to attach the berry garland and wrap it around, but I found it, with the 4-foot, it's just easier just to grab the center part of the tree and turn it around versus, doing what I'm doing here, going all around and wrapping it. The process just seemed to work a little bit easier by just turning the tree around. But as you can see, the garland is not covering up the lights because we're decorating the inside of the tree. We're so used to having everything come out on our branches. I think that's why many people, it's a mixture of reviews because people are not used to decorating a cypress Christmas tree. They're used to having a heavy gauged metal going all the way out to the tip of the branch and just hanging anything and everything all over the branches to the very tip. But what's nice here is you get the beauty of the tree flowing out all around the tree, and all of the Christmas beauty goes on the inside of the tree. And some does come out, you see a little bit of the berries come out or the ribbon come out a little bit, but it's just we definitely get to enjoy more of the tree with this style. So many Christmas trees, I'm guilty of it for certain. So many ornaments get placed on it that you really don't even see the tree anymore. You just see the ornaments. But one tree I love out there that's like that is those vintage trees with the shiny bright bulbs. I hope in the near future to be able to put one of those together. Those are extremely costly because, they're putting 1,000+ ornaments on those trees. But anyhow, this is a simple tree. It doesn't cost a fortune to decorate it, just a couple garlands. And again, you do not have an overabundance of ornaments on these trees. So they are very budget friendly. I thought to point that out. Okay, so here we just have a few berries. They're coming out. They're not covering up the majority of the lights. And then you just have those wispy, very whimsical cypress branches coming out. It has that real touch feel to them as well. They're not pokey. Your arms don't get scratched up. Your hands don't get ripped. They are truly wonderful trees to decorate with. And again, the glow is just beautiful during the evening hours. Now the small tree, I have this blue pot right here. I know it has been in some of the photos lately. And I decided that I would like to put this tree inside of the pot. I thought it would give a nice look behind us. We have quite a bit of blue going on, so I just wanted to keep that going. And again, so now I have the blue here with the smaller tree in it, but the reason why I decided to make this a two-parter is because I was not originally going to put these stars in the tree. That took quite a bit of time doing that because you really have to work with the wires. These are tree toppers, so there's quite a bit of wire, and I had to work them down. And then I decided to introduce another tree. So I said, okay, this is just going to take quite a bit of time. So I said, let's just go ahead and make this a two-parter. So again, a little bit of a cliffhanger there, but I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. It's going to be lovely. It really is. Okay, so here is the third tree. We have two cypress trees, so why not introduce a gorgeous gold gill tree? This one was purchased from Merrifield Garden when I was in Virginia. It was quite expensive. I was not about to pay the price that they were asking for this, so I was just sort of had my fingers crossed, hoping that, hey, maybe they'll still have it during Christmas clearance time, and if it's meant to come home with me, it'll be there. Well, guess what? It was meant to come home with me. So here it sits all pretty, and I will share with you in a moment how it opens up. So here it is, many different, again, very whimsical, little twirly, curly branches everywhere. Just a wonderful piece to decorate. And I thought, how great to have this tree. I plan on putting it in the back. I will have some sort of risers going on. Many changes are taking place in this corner. So this week, of course, it will be finished up. Then I'll also be able to pan out because I'm redoing the whole sofa, new pillows and throws, and I want to give the full view. And my daughter just was part of the big baking bazaar. So the kitchen is just screaming right now. There's, again, so much going on. I will make sure all of that is cleaned up and I can do a 360, no problem, sharing everything in the living room. I hope this has inspired you all to maybe think about decorating with a cypress tree, because they definitely are cost friendly. And I hope to see many of you in the next video.